Spotfests are amazing and exciting, and a clash of powerhouse wrestlers is always entertaining, but technical wrestling is perhaps what fans love the most. It is something more methodical, requiring brilliant in-ring psychology and deeper storytelling. Currently in All Elite Wrestling, there are several great technical wrestlers who, with their great arsenal of moves, their storytelling skills, and their exquisite technique, entertain the fans week in and week out. There is a lot of talent in AEW, so this ranking of the best technical wrestlers was not easy, and unfortunately we left some talented names out. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below who you think is the biggest name we've left out of the list. However, before we crack on with the top 10, I'd just like to firstly welcome you to Honor Wrestling Hub and to today's video of the 10 best AEW technical wrestlers ranked. And if you are new here, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button and the notification bell to make sure you never miss out on any of the fun content we produce here at Honor Wrestling Hub. Welcome to the club. Now, without further ado, let's jump on into the list with number 10. Katsuyori Shibata is already one of the best AEW technical wrestlers. Katsuyori Shibata has had a legendary career. Unfortunately, he has dealt with a fair share of injuries that have kept him out of the ring for years, but his talent and commitment to the industry is undeniable. Shibata's technique is exceptional, as he is a hard worker who understands every move and every sequence very well, and always knows how to execute each move smoothly and fluidly. He is certainly past his prime, but he is still one of the best technical wrestlers working in All Elite Wrestling today. In number 9, we have Chris Jericho, who is still a fantastic technical wrestler. Chris Jericho has had a legendary wrestling career. He's one of the best in-ring performers of all times, and that's basically thanks to his amazing technique and brilliant storytelling skills. Jericho is 53 years old, and his best days are long gone, but still, he is one of the best AEW technical wrestlers. He may not be as agile as he once was, and he can't perform some moves that he used to, but his matches are still very good, because he is one of the smartest wrestlers out there, and he knows exactly what he needs to do every time he steps into the ring to keep himself relevant. In number 8, we have Will Ospreay, who's one of the most talented wrestlers in the world. Now, Will Ospreay is primarily a high flyer, and that's precisely why he's not ranked higher on this list, but his technique is so good that he deserves a spot on this list anyway. The smooth and clean way Ospreay executes his moves is impressive, and his technique is impeccable. Ospreay's matches are always dynamic and very exciting, and that's why he's become one of the best in-ring performers today. Considering that he's only 30 years old, the Englishman could end up becoming one of, if not the all-time greatest. In number 7, we have Samoa Joe, who combines technique and power. Samoa Joe is already 44 years old and well past his prime, but still, he is one of the best wrestlers AEW have on their books. Joe was the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, and he did a good job whilst as champion, proving that he was still capable of being a top wrestler. Whilst in AEW, Joe has had several outstanding matches, which have showcased his unique technical style with a brilliant combination of big power moves. In number 6, we have Christian Cage, who is one of the hottest acts in AEW. Christian Cage is one of the best AEW wrestlers today, mainly down to his phenomenal character work. Christian has had an illustrious career, but is arguably doing his best work currently whilst signed to All Elite Wrestling. As for his in-ring skills, they've obviously deteriorated a bit due to his age, but his technique is still outstanding, and he's still capable of putting on great shows in the ring. Also, Christian was a great TNT champion, and he gave prestige to that belt. In number 5, we have Serena Deeb, who is a fantastic technical wrestler. Now, Serena Deeb worked for WWE between 2009 and 2010, and she had another stint from 2017 to 2020. Nevertheless, she had just 3 televised matches in WWE. However, she was a bit more well known in her first run, as she was part of the Straight Edge Society alongside CM Punk. It is unbelievable that Serena Deeb did not find success as a WWE superstar, because she had several amazing performances in AEW proving just how talented she is. Deeb has an extraordinary arsenal of moves, full of great submission moves which she executes to perfection, as her technique is incredible. Deeb deserves to win a title in AEW, and hopefully she one day will. In number 4 we have Hikaru Shida, who is the best female technical wrestler in AEW. Hikaru Shida is one of the wrestler with the most AEW Women's World Championship reigns for a reason. She is simply the best. She's been part of most of the best women's matches in AEW history, and that's no wonder, because she is, to put it simply, an exceptional wrestler. Shida's technique is brilliant, her offense is awesome, and she knows how to tell a story in the ring, which is why she has been at the top of the AEW Women's Division since 2020. In number 3 we have Dax Harwood, whose technique is very impressive. Many fans want to have a Dax Harwood singles run in AEW. They want to see him winning a singles title, and rightfully so, as he is a tremendous wrestler. He's been a tag team wrestler during his entire AEW run, and is really his entire career, forming one of the best teams in the company with Cash Wheeler as part of FTR. Harwood has been very successful in tag team action, but he deserves a singles push. There's no doubt that he's one of the best AEW technical wrestlers, as he is a grappling expert and has great submission moves that he always performs flawlessly. In number 2 we have Kenny Omega, who is one of the best in-ring performers in wrestling history. Kenny Omega has one of the most complete movesets out there, as he has several amazing manoeuvres, including high flying, power, submission, and especially technical moves. His technique is flawless. He always executes every sequence cleanly and fluidly, and his in-ring psychology is amazing, which is why he has had countless great matches throughout his career. Omega is perhaps the greatest AEW wrestler, despite being past his prime and having to deal with several injuries and soreness. In number 1 we have Bryan Danielson, who is the best AEW technical wrestler, and probably the best technical wrestler of all time. I mean, the award in the Wrestling Observer is named after him, after all. Hands down, Bryan Danielson is the best AEW technical wrestler, and he's also one of the best technical wrestlers of all time. He made his AEW debut in 2021, and since then he has delivered many technical wrestling clinics. Danielson has had phenomenal matches against basically everyone he's stepped in the ring with. However, some standout ones were against Kenny Omega, MJF, Adam Page, Daniel Garcia, Jon Moxley, Zack Sabre Jr., Konosuke Takeshita, Rush, Bandido, Matt Sydal, and the list goes on. It seems that Danielson is capable of having a great match with anyone, and the best part is that he always elevates his opponents. And there you have it, there's our list. So what do you think? Who do you think is the best technical wrestler in All Elite Wrestling today? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button and the notification bell to make sure you never miss out on any of the fun content we produce here at Honor Wrestling Club. However, until next time, that's all for now. I'd just like to thank you for watching and welcome you to the club. See ya!